Greetings. Today I am working with Greenspaces and landmarks. As you can tell, I've rearranged the layer spaces so I can change the symbology on the green spaces. Green spaces and landmarks tend to overlap with this data set that I've downloaded. So some features on landmarks, if the landmarks are removed, will not be seen. So I need that, but some of the green spaces overlap on top of the landmarks, so I don't want it too cluttered. So I'm just going to change the green spaces. First I'm going to change the landmarks to green, and then I'm going to change green spaces to a hash mark so you can see both at the same time. So first let's change landmarks. You right click and you go to properties, and I'm just going to go to color over here. Oh, I don't even have to go far. I'm going to use the green that we chose when we were doing our grabbing of the RGB colors from the previous video. Let me just find the file. Here we go. And I'll show you how to change the color. So we took the green from the logo, and I'm going to come here and then change the RGB. So instead of 167, which is the purple that it is now, I'm going to change it to 184. Tab. Green is 205. Tab. And the blue will now change to 74. And say OK. Apply. Okay. So now all my landmarks are going to be that green color, and my green spaces I'm now going to also change. Properties, and I'm going to change this to, let's see, first let me change the colors. Let's see, single symbol, graduated, obeys. Something simple. Let's see if it takes. That doesn't look too good. Right click, properties. Actually, you know what, I'll change it to the same. Green, 184, tab 205, tab 74. And you know what, I'm going to tap one more time and add it to a custom color and then say OK. So if I need it again, and that's the fill. Apply. Okay, that's a little bit better. So the landmarks and the green spaces are the same color, and you could change, you could show the green spaces with a gradient or a dot pattern. So when we do the key, you know, it's consistent colors, green spaces and landmarks, but you know the difference if you see it on a map. And of course, or you could just use one, green spaces and landmarks at the same time. We'll see later on. Okay, so that's changing green spaces. Let me see something. Right click, properties. A lot of this is just playing back and forth to get what you like. You could change this to clear. That's what I wanted to do. and 0 tab 0 0 0. You can say apply, and you just get the dots for the green space. Like here's a green space, but it's not a landmark. But that looks funny because you see a clear separate line here. So I'm going to go back to the way it was. Let's see if I could just do undo. No, I cannot. So I'm going back to green space, right click, properties, simple fill, color fill, and then I put in the alpha channel is 255, default, whatever, and then I'll change this back to 184, tab 205, tab 74. Okay, and then border style, I'll leave that alone, apply. Don't particularly care for that. Notice that the border style for the green space is a gray and the border style for the landmarks is a black. So we're going to change it so it matches up, so there's not that much of a sharp visual difference. Which way do I want it to? I'd rather go with gray. So right click green space, properties, and let's check out the color, cancel, simple fill, border. So here the gray border is 175, 179, 138, and of course the alpha channel is 255 for default. Okay, so I can close this out and then go to my landmarks, properties, color, I'm sorry, simple fill, border, and then change it to match 175, tab 179, tab 138. Say OK, apply. So now your landmarks and your green spaces, even though they're separate layers, the borders match and the green match, which is taken from the logo. And again, the green space has less features than the landmarks, so to make a difference, I chose a pattern instead of a solid. So let's back out a little bit, see the whole thing, and now it looks a little bit more cohesive. But if you zoom in to get more detailed view, you could easily separate the green spaces from the landmarks. Thank you.